At the worst, Dave would hope to finish 5th out of 7, because that would give him the right to come back and have another go in Group 4 tomorrow, along with tonight's runner-up and losing semi-finalists. The attempted red could have finished safe, but clearly hasn't.
1. Eight.
In addition to the 4 survivors from Group 3, Group 4 will also include Mark Selby, Stephen Maguire and Marco Fu.
Nine. Sixteen. 17.
I can say that Table 2, which started a few minutes before Table 1, Judd Trump holds a 1-0 lead over Graham Dott. Didn't quite have the angle
24.
to get round off 2 cushions as he would have wished, but may have something to middle. Good shot, coming through the second ball sufficiently. Give himself a reasonable shot at the black. Black doesn't go to right corner. But as the red was just a little bit off straight, he was able to stun across.
$40. 41. Yeah.
This is all red blacks so far. We did see a maximum in Group 2 from Sean Murphy.
48.
No mega bonus for a maximum, but the £500 highest break prize for each group.
$49.
Judd Trump's 142 is currently standing as the front runner for the high break prize in this group. Day takes the green, which brings his possible break down to 143, assuming blacks with all other reds.
52.
I'm not sure he's on a red.
Ryan Day, 52.
Oh, not the best of safeties at the end of Day's break. Robertson was offered a possible long red, from which, as he's playing so well, could conceivably have cleared up, but he had a kick on his attempted red, and here's Day's chance to clinch the frame.
One. Four. Five. Ten.
Although Day hasn't made many headlines on the circuit recently, he's a former world number 6 and thus a player of proven quality.
$11.
And at 21st in the rankings is still within touching distance of the elite top 16.
$60.
Go 68 in front with only 67 on the table.
Ryan Day, 60.
Over on table 2, Judd Trump has made a break of 100 to lead Graham Dott by 2 frames to 0.
One.
Just simply that red from Day should put the outcome of this frame beyond doubt.
Ryan Day, 1.
Despite the casual miss on the brown.
Frame conceded. Frame. Ryan Day.
So there was no counter-attack from Neil Robertson. Ryan Day leads by a frame to 0. Very near.
One. Eight. Nine. $16.
Pretty much dead straight, and therefore can't get the cue ball very far away from the side cushion.
$17.
Just a little bit further so that he could have got slightly above the blue, would have been better. Had that been the case, the cue ball would have been much nearer this red to left corner.
22. Neil Robertson. 22.
But undone by the extra distance involved.
One.
Oh, what an awful shot.
Foul. Ryan Day 1. Neil Robertson 4.
4 colours off the spot in one shot.
As Robertson remarked, 4 colours off their spots in one shot. Couldn't have missed the yellow though. But relieved not to leave anything easy. Judd Trump has just made a 92 to complete a 3-0 win over Graham Dott. So that's 3 wins from 5 matches for Trump. Dott 1 win from 5.
Foul. Ryan Day 4.
A lot of distance involved there and couldn't get quite enough backspin to avoid following through in off. Trying to get in behind the yellow.
One.
Good long red from Robertson. But the black appears to be only just off straight. So the pot not easy. Position not guaranteed either. Pink was on to the middle, but there again,
Neil Robertson 1.
it wasn't easy.
One.
There's been an alteration in the table allocations. Sean Murphy versus Graham Dott, which was scheduled to be our next match on this table, is now going on table 2.
Six. Seven. Fourteen.
Well,
Ryan Day 40.
he's really got to put away these chances. Can't miss easy balls like that. With some sort of opportunity there to take a 2-0 lead.
One.
It's his Day's last match in the group stage. He has 2 wins from 5. If it ended up as 2 wins from 6, it might not be enough to get him into the semi-finals.
Six.
In the meantime, Robertson has slightly underhit his positional shot for this red. So with the world number
Robertson
1
6.
missing a few, Day should really thanking his stars that he's got a chance to take advantage. Well, that wasn't easy, particularly the way he played it.
One.
But Robertson has resumed normal service. But only for one shot.
Neil Robertson, 1.
Well, came in on 4 wins from 4 and perhaps not keyed up as much as perhaps
1.
he should have been. For sure, he's going to be in the semi-finals. Whether he finishes first, second, third or
Wow.
fourth, it's no great advantage.
Thanks. Ryan Day, 1. Neil Robertson, 5.
But Day misses yet another chance.
One.
Can get 7 extra points, but when you've set that, you've pretty much said it all.
Eight. Neil Robertson, 8.
Good shot to get the cue ball tight to the baulk cushion. The important thing there was to get the red past the middle pocket. But he didn't.
One.
Whatever colour he takes, Robertson is going to need one further ball to clinch the frame.
Seven. Neil Robertson, 7.
I do believe that was an attempted corner pocket double. In the cue ball into baulk at the same time. And mindful that a couple of colours are safe.
One.
So Robertson is going to level the match at 1-1. Despite the numerous chances that Day has had.
8. 10.
Cross double maybe.
13. Neil Robertson, 13 and a frame.
So Neil Robertson has levelled at 1-all.
One.
Robertson straight in with a trademark long pot.
Eight. Nine.
Meant to come back a little further off the end red. Robertson not on the pink. And the black thinner than he would prefer.
Sixteen. Neil Robertson, 60.
Didn't make the most of that opportunity. News is reaching me that Judd Trump, beating Graham Dott 3-0, was so dominant that Dott potted only one ball in the 3 frames. Day, meanwhile, has not managed to dig the cue ball out of the corner pocket jaws, so this is an awkward black. Well, he's had innumerable chances in the last frame and a bit, but hasn't made many from any of them. Talking of overwhelming performances, of course, you'd have a job to beat Robertson's 4-0 win over Ahmed Saif of Qatar in a tournament earlier this season. Saif didn't pot a single ball. Robertson won each of the 4 frames with a big century.
8. Nine. 12. $30. $90. $20.
Didn't mean to cannon the back red,
27.
but still not too bad.
$28. $33. $34. $41. $42. $49. $50. $55. $56.
The double keeps the break going despite loss of position.
$61. $62.
Possible century on, though of course the red on the cushion is a problem.
$69.
Good effort to develop the red,
76.
but hasn't done so. And at first glance, the double doesn't appear to be on. But that shows that first glance, particularly at a television screen, can be deceiving. Sean Murphy has won the opening frame on table 2.
82. 84.
against Graham Dott with a break of 128.
87.
Robertson already holds the record for the number of centuries in a season. He's currently on 67.
91.
This should be 68.
96. 102. 109 in the frame.
So with that clearance of 109, Neil Robertson leads Ryan Day by 2 frames to 1. Spread across 2 matches. Graham Dott over on the other table has gone 3 frames without potting a ball, although I understand that having just sat out 128 from Sean Murphy, he has potted a few balls at the start of their second frame. Robertson's middle distance red fails.
One.
Knowing he's already qualified, Robertson is playing this match in a pretty open spirit. Just the odd shot that he might refuse, not necessarily the last one, but just the odd one that he might refuse, he's been going for.
8.
So far, Day has been unable to take significant advantage
Yep.
of any balls that Robertson has missed,
9.
except for the first frame. This is Day's 6th and last group match. Doesn't want to finish on 2 wins because he might not reach the semi-finals on that basis.
16. Seventeen. 24. 25. 32. 33. 40.
5 reds, 5 blacks.
41. 48. 49. 49.
Just can't afford to miss balls like that. Might have had a fleeting thought of a maximum.
Thanks.
But all that he's done by missing that simple black has been to expose himself to a deadly counter-attack.
Eight. 9. 40. 50.
might have left himself with awkward queuing for the black, but still has the pink.
$21. $22. $28. $29.
Well, Day will be pinning his hopes
35.
on the red on the cushion.
36.
Robertson may play for the difficult red off this black.
$42.
Not hard enough.
43.
And to be back across for choice of pink or black.
Neil Robertson. 43.
Well, very unlucky
Wow.
to knock the green in.
Ryan Day 4. Free ball.
Because of that foul, Day has a free ball. He can nominate any colour as an extra red. Over on table 2, Sean Murphy has just made a break of 85. Go 2-0 up on Graham Dott, who from various opponents is taking a bit of a pounding. Now that black was an extra red.
One.
Not played especially well for position.
Ryan Day 1.
The sensible choice of shot, laying a snooker and also sending the pink to a comparatively safe position. Quite sure what that was. Might even have been an attempted cut to corner. Another possibility, albeit not easy.
One.
Hasn't landed on the green as well as he might have done. In front.
Six.
That was a good shot. And now it should be straightforward to level the match at 2-all. Just needs to leave a friendly angle on the green.
Eight.
An angle which will take the cue ball naturally towards the brown.
Eleven.
Brown clinches the frame.
$15. $20. 26. 33. The frame.
And that's how
Right.
Ryan Day levelled the match at 2-all. And Mark Davis no danger though, with the pack tightly bunched.
Touching those two now.
That's known as getting your hand in. Well, how short was that safety?
One. Seven. Eight. $13.
Not completely unrestricted access to pink and black.
$40. $60. $17.
He gets the pink into play, and in all probability from his next red, the black into play.
$23.
Graham Dott, who's had a bit of a going over today, one way and another, has pulled the frame back against Sean Murphy.
24.
Although Murphy still leads by 2 frames to 1.
30. Near Robertson, 30.
Usually pots those.
One.
Clean white.
Yep.
Now, if Day could win this frame, it would give him his third win and almost certainly a semi-final place. Fifth at the worst, and thus the certainty of continuing in the competition.
8. Nine. Thanks. 50. 16. 23. 24. 31.
Into the lead with that black.
32.
'Perfectly played off the left-hand edge of that red,
39.
knowing that at worst he was going to have an easy red to left middle.
40. 47. 48. 54.
Frame and match is at his mercy.
55. 58.
.28 in front. Red colour red would be sufficient.
$59.
That's improved the position of the last red, but at the cost of leaving the cue ball a little near the side cushion for his taste. Blue safely in though.
$64. $65.
Earlier in this match,
70.
Day squandered a lot of chances,
72.
but he's taken this one well.
$75.
And from nil 30, he's cleared up in fine style.
79. $84. Thanks. 84. Very much, Ryan Day. Cheers, mate.
So with that well taken break of 84, Ryan Day